You wake up exhausted, like your soul never went to sleep. You feel trapped somewhere. You're pushing yourself forward day after day, fighting a silent war nobody else notices. You are sad and tired, and you wonder, how long until I snap? Until I fall, until I break? Or until something worse? You feel it coming. Welcome to Therapy Without the Bill. My name is Gabriel, and today we're going to talk about why you're feeling the way you do. And most importantly, I will give you real and grounded steps that you can take today to start turning things around. In these podcast sessions, there are no distractions, no visuals, just my voice and your thoughts. So sit back, lay down, make yourself truly comfortable. Perhaps even close your eyes and let this session sink in. You sit at your desk staring at nothing, watching and waiting to move, to act, to do something. But you can't. You're paralyzed by exhaustion. Your mind wanders, but it's not empty. It's frenetic, chaotic, thinking of everything all at once. And despite this chaos, you paste a practiced smile onto your face whenever someone walks by or asks if you're okay. You tell them you're fine, but you are not. You're screaming, desperate for someone to notice. You're overwhelmed by the simplest tasks. Emails and chats pile up. You know you should respond, but you just can't find the energy or motivation. Instead, you'll do it later, but later never comes. Conversations that maybe once energized you now exhaust you. You find yourself avoiding your friends, canceling plans at the last minute, inventing excuses because the truth, that you simply don't want to, you can't face anyone right now, that feels unacceptable. And when you do manage to go out, you're not present. You're drifting and disconnected. Your friends ask, "What's wrong?" But you still say it, don't you? "I'm fine." You find yourself snapping at them, at the people closest to you, lashing out over stupid things, regretting your harsh words the moment they leave your mouth. You see the confusion and hurt in their eyes, and you hate yourself a little more each time. You've started neglecting your health. They tell you, you should do sports, be more active. How? Each morning is a battle by itself. Your alarm sounds like a siren. Getting out of bed feels impossible, your body heavy as if the mattress is trying to claim you. Pull you back, it feels softer than ever. Maybe you hit snooze, bargaining for just 5 more minutes of escape. And eating becomes an afterthought. You either forget entirely or find temporary comfort in whatever fast food or bars, only to feel worse afterward. And finally, at night, you're left alone with your thoughts, overwhelmed by a profound sense of loneliness. And sleep doesn't help much, does it? You wake frequently throughout the night, thoughts spiraling out of control, leaving you more exhausted each morning. You know you're reaching your breaking point. You know something needs to change, but you don't know what. The thought of asking for help somehow doesn't feel right. You're finally acknowledging the truth to yourself. You've arrived at the edge and you want to step back and reclaim some peace. Deep within, there's still hope. You just need a little help. So let's start. And first of all, let me tell you, you're not weak, you're not broken, and you're definitely not alone. What you're experiencing right now has a name. It's called burnout. And burnout isn't just stress or being tired, it's deeper. It's your body and mind signaling that something is fundamentally unsustainable in your current lifestyle or environment. Burnout happens when you're constantly pushing yourself beyond your emotional, mental, and physical limits without adequate rest or recovery. Your nervous system has been in a perpetual state of hypervigilance, flooding your body with stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Initially, these hormones help you cope, keeping you alert and responsive. But when this becomes chronic, your body stays in emergency mode, wearing you down until there's almost nothing left. The numbness and exhaustion you feel, it's your brain's way of coping. When overwhelmed, your mind starts shutting down to protect itself from further emotional and mental damage. It's a survival mechanism. The lack of motivation, the inability to start even simple tasks, isn't laziness. It's exhaustion at a neurological level. Your brain simply doesn't have the resources or energy to engage because it's exhausted from constantly fighting stress. Those outbursts and moments of anger, that's your emotional regulation, managed by the prefrontal cortex, is compromised due to burnout. This part of your brain is fatigued and not functioning optimally. As a result, your emotions feel more intense, harder to control, and more likely to burst forth unexpectedly. It's not that you've become a different person, it's that your emotional resilience is currently depleted. Social withdrawal, another hallmark of burnout, is your instinctive attempt to preserve what little energy you have left. Your subconscious is trying to protect you from further draining interactions. Feeling disconnected or disassociated when you're around others is also common. Your mind, overwhelmed by constant stimulation, is attempting to create psychological space, distancing itself as a defense mechanism. Physically, burnout manifests through disrupted sleep, changes in appetite, headaches, and muscle tension, all symptoms of prolonged stress and cortisol exposure. Your body is telling you something crucial. We need rest. We need change. Ignoring these signals only deepens burnout. Burnout emerges because of a mismatch between your values, what fulfills you, and the reality of your day-to-day life. For example, an unhealthy work environment, excessive responsibilities without support, or even from deep-rooted fears about disappointing others or yourself. The constant pressure to perform perfectly, to manage everything alone, to meet relentless expectations, takes a cumulative toll until you find yourself exactly here, on the edge. But recognizing burnout is the first step toward healing. You've already done something just by acknowledging these feelings. This awareness means your mind and body are still fighting for you. What you're experiencing right now is intense, but it's temporary. With patience, compassion, and deliberate steps, you'll find yourself feeling whole again. And here is exactly what you need to do to recover. First, create space in your schedule. You must find at least 15 minutes a day to reflect quietly. Ask yourself these honest questions and consider journaling your answers. What areas of my life currently drain me most? What specific activities or tasks trigger my exhaustion? Am I living in alignment with my true values and priorities, or am I chasing someone else's expectations? This clarity is your foundation for meaningful change. The answer to those questions will probably be commitments or responsibilities, so list them. And beside each, note if it energizes or drains you. Commit to minimizing or removing at least one draining item this week. Find the way to do it. Another task for you: do you get 8 hours of sleep every day? No? Well, that's one of the most important things. Start by adding at least 20 minutes more of sleep, and then keep increasing. Also, be consistent and respect your sleep schedule every day, even on days off. Again, find the way. Once you get your sleep, start adding things that make you happy, and this can be whatever: reading, sports, music, really whatever. Burnout is a powerful message from your body and mind that you need care and change. These reflections will help you reclaim your life. And you can actually start now. If you already know your biggest draining source, write it in the comments. Remember, it doesn't mean you're weak. It means you've been strong for too long, and now your body and mind are asking for change. This moment of clarity is a turning point. You've named the problem, you've understood it, and now you have the first steps toward healing. Treat yourself gently. If you liked this session, if it helped you, or if it moved something inside you, subscribe, leave a like, or a comment. There are many more sessions available and many more on the way. And who knows, one of them might just arrive when you need it most.